Mindfulness is just being present and aware of what's going on without getting caught up or trying to change it or to define it. It's just bare awareness of what's going on. So, for instance, we can, and mindfulness is a form of meditation in that we're just being present and not getting caught up with what's going on. We just bring our attention back to whatever we're focusing on or doing. So mindfulness can be something as simple as like mowing the lawn, right? You're mowing the lawn and you bring your awareness to the sensations of what's going on, what you're seeing. You're not trying to identify anything. You're just being present with what's going on. It could be with washing the dishes, and mindfulness, of course. Like there's so much things going on. There's sounds. There's visual stimuli. So it's helpful to just focusing on one of the senses or one thing at a time and just being present there. So when I'm washing dishes, it's just like it could be the motions, or it could be feeling the soapy water or the warmth of the water. Um, so and then just being present with it, just feeling, just being present. um, Mindfulness is also helpful. So let's say um, we're having anxiety and fears come up. Mindfulness enables us to just be present, and like say I'm sitting down and I'm like caught up and I'm really feeling the angst and the fear, and it's my gut's getting, and I'm getting clenched, and my body's warming up, and my breath is turning quicker and shallow, and my heart's starting to pound, or offbeat. All this stuff is going on, and so I can bring my mindfulness to any one of those sensations. I can just focus on the heart and the breath, and working on just being present with it. I'm not trying to change it. I'm just being aware of it without reacting to it. I can have fears. I could be caught up in all these fears and anxiety of things that are going to happen. And I'm just present. I'm just aware. Like I'm stepping back and just being aware of the thoughts and just seeing them, not feeding them, not role playing out scenarios, just being present with this fear. And what mindfulness helps us do is it enables us to kind of have that outside perspective. So all this stuff can be going on, and it gives us this gentle kind of bubble of space so that we don't have to react as intensely. And so when we learn mindfulness, so something as simple as like doing some activity, a simple repetitive activity, and then just being mindful, so that we're training ourselves what it's like to be aware and present without getting caught up or getting distracted, right? We're just holding our awareness here. As we learn how to do that on the physical level, and then we shift it to emotions, so like maybe we're feeling agitated and angry. Not so much that the intensity is so we can't stay still, but like we're fuming a little bit, but we're able to sit down and be with that feeling and just feel it. Feel like, where are you feeling it in the body? Work with something like decoupling, where you disconnect from the thought or the belief or whatever's going on and just focus on the sensation in the body. So let's say the stomach's tight. So with decoupling, you're able to bring your attention to just the sensation, the clenched belly, and then and decouple it from the thoughts or the beliefs of what triggered it. And then so you're just with the sensation and then moving it. So that's a little moving away from mindfulness, which just is present with it. You're just aware of the belly. Now working with decoupling, you can actually like maybe move that tension more to the right side of your belly, and then a little bit to the left side, now into the center. See now if you can move it over to the side over here or down on your leg, just that feeling of intensity, right? So decoupling helps with moving that sensation, that energy, and in doing that, it softens it. It relaxes. The belly will start to relax, and the breathing will calm down because we're focused. And as that starts to unfold, then the anger can kind of dissipate, right? But then again, it can come right back raging in if we start to feed it again. So it's just like the idea of decoupling is, or in with mindfulness of just being fully present, is to distance ourselves from the reactivity and that feeding of it, and in doing that, give us that space to allow it to dissipate, to cool down, to to dissipate.